on my comic room, I've got my Dragon Ball area up for the most part. That Broly is the shit.
Man, that's a dope collection. Shout out to my girl, DBZ Goku 21 _. Be sure to follow her. She's a big Dragon Ball fan as well, and a good friend of mine. Also, we have Goku lineage built, and I am ready to get to it. Intro.
I'm just up in my sway. Stay in my bag, I got plenty for days. Chief and Azar don't come with no haze. Jewelry all on me, it wet like a tray. Addicted to pay. Know all the steppers, no kidding in play. Look at my team, see all of us made. Came a long way for minimum wage. Hey.
What's going on, y'all? Evan U7 here, back with another video. And man, the past few days, I've been really trying my best to make this Goku Jr. deck work. It's a fun deck, and it is very limited, so hopefully we get support for this, more yellow stuff regarding sand stuff with Goku Jr. But I think you guys would like this build. It is really fun, very consistent, and I am going to show y'all. Alright guys, as you guys already know, on the front side with Son Goku Jr., when this card attacks, look at the top 5 cards, add a Goku lineage in your hand. You can also crit a life and play a card with Goku lineage in his trait with energy cost of 2 or less. And of course, you tap one, you draw one, you flip it over. He is bound to crit if you have Goku lineage cards on the field, but gotta have 2. When he attacks, you gain plus 5k, you draw a card, and of course, activate main, you tap 3, play out of mastery. You send 1 Goku lineage card on top of your deck and up to 1 from your drop. Very, very fast pace. Next with the Unisons, we run Son Goku, the Legendary Warrior. This card is to just search out your deck. You're searching out for awakened powers. You want to be able to go through your deck. My apologies. You look at the top 3 cards, up to 3, and you add 1 card with Goku lineage. If you look at all 3, you choose 1, place 2 at the bottom of the deck. He will get hit early game because nobody wants to see you go into that combo. And you can also tap 3, play activate main, play 5 drop. That's for late game, but you want to see this card by turn 2. We run 3 Fire Son Gohans. The ratio is pretty simple. Also, you swap out a lot, so you will see these cards really fast. We run 3 Interpreted Son Gohans. We keep the swap because of the barrier as well. We run 4 of the Gotens, which you use the combo into the Goku leader. We do run 4 SS3s. Now, one thing about Son Goten, once you clear life, you swing, look at the top 3 cards, add up to 1. Look up to the top 3, add up to 1, place 2 at the bottom of your deck. Then you'll go into SS3 to make sure you do activate main. So you're protecting your Goten. Of course, with the SS3s, I usually keep those on the field. Thankfully, they have barriers, so I usually use those to hit at the Unisons. And I only do that if I know I have the next card, Pan Courageous Youth. You can play a Son Goku card, energy cards of 5 or less, with a different name from your hand in your deck. And then you have SS Blue Son Goku at the apex. I run this one of. I do side deck another one. It's to deal with blue. I mean, anything that, like, especially the blue unison or anything that's a threat on the field, that's heavy. That 25k double strike comes in clutch. And what I like about this card is that when this card is played, choose a 20 points back cards and KO it. Next, we run 3 Son Goku Path to Greatness. You can definitely work your way up into the swap engine, but also you need U7 stuff to go into Victory Strike. He can play a card in rest mode. He can put a card in rest mode and you draw 1 card. We do run the 1-up Abrupt Breakthrough Son Goku. That's part of the ones you want to keep in the deck when you play Pan. He's just a barrier 27k beater. His auto, no one really uses auto. We have Ultimate Form Son Goku. I love the artwork from the Mythic Booster. But yeah, with this build, you could, like I said, you could tap 3 with the Unison, play this in KO card rest mode. But in all honesty, he is good for U7 cards in order to go into Awakened Power. And he's a double strike and can use Pan's skill to search it from your deck or play from your hand. So I'll be able to play 1 from the hand and then play an Apex from the deck. Next, we run 3 Height of Masteries. 3 Height of Mastery is a must in this deck. You do not want to run 2. Now, I know other colleagues run like 1 or 2, but they run different SCRs. That's the only problem. Well, it's not really a problem, but that's the only case. Sorry, y'all. It's not a problem. That's the difference. There you go. It's the difference. But yeah, so Height of Mastery is deflect, triple strike, dual attack. If you successfully swap it out, he could put up to 3 cards in rest mode, energy, or battle area. Next, we run 3 Krillin moments before comeback. Now, hear me out. The reason why I do enjoy running the 4-pan super combos, but these Krillin moments before comeback is just so good. I mean, you put 1 on the bottom and you draw 2. You just go through your deck a lot faster, and you have a higher chance of drawing to the cards you really need. We do run the 1-of Plucky Dynasty Pan. It's still a good card, and of course I need to keep some Goku Lynch cards in the deck. So Pan is a good candidate, and it's a super combo as well. So you draw 1. I think it's a good ratio. Next, we run 2 Master Roshi Forge of Will. It's good for U7 support in the sense of EX Evolvement, but it's also negate. You can also play it and then also combo with it and then go into Zenkai Summoning. But run 2 of those. We have the 1-of Turos, all too easy. I like this card. The fact that you could KO a card and draw a card, and it has double strike, and it's activate main. It's a good stall out card against your opponent because they want to knock that card out. So that means they keep your Goku's leader life a lot higher. So they more focus on your board than the leader itself. Next, we run the 1-of Son Goku Staff as assistance. It's a blocker. It's a counterplay. You draw 1 card. And basically, I keep this card in hand for the heavy beaters that come on like turn 3, turn 4. Next, we run 4 Successful Hopes. You are searching. The only cards you should be searching for when you're using these cards, in my opinion, is the Plucky Dynasty Pan super combos, the SS3s, and that's really it. So and then you also get to look through your deck to see if Awakened Power is in your deck. Next, we run 2 Shadows Align. It's a negate, and it's also a searcher. Plain and simple. If you see this card in your hand by turn 1, just play it and get it out the way. If you have another one in hand later game, use it for a negate. Next, we have 2 Time Magics. Sparking is still a thing, and not only that, do attack stuff is still a thing. So you want to be able to go sparking. Next, we run 1 Instant Transmission. It's a free play counter. I thought about running 2 more, but I think that because aggro is still a thing and people do want to body you instantly, they want to just be like da da da. You want to be able to make sure you keep negates. But I use 1 right now, and also it gives me an early awakening if I need to. We use the power of a Super Saiyan D 1-of limit 1. You draw 1 card. We have 1 energy up. You can put a card in rest mode, and it's also a counterplay card. And I mean, sadly, they're limited to 1. But it was so good at 4 when I was running it. But anyway, it works. Next, we have the 1-of Vegeta Final Flash. Vegeta Final Flash, because of Zenkai stuff, a lot of the heavy stuff, deflect, barrier, double strike, crit, all those skills that these cards are getting or have permanent on their cards itself, they're a threat. So what they'll do is they'll swing at you for double strike, crit, or swing at you with something heavy. You play the Final Flash, and other than taking 2, you take 1. You negate a skill. It's amazing. Next, we have Son Goku, the Awakened Power, my best friend. Yes, you want to play Awakened Power by turn 4. Now, yes, players will have blockers. It will have counterplays, but the main goal is to play Victory Strike and win. All right, let's get down to the side deck. All right, next we have for the side deck is Super Saiyan Trunks, Altering the Future. He's a dual attack. You choose a 1 card in rest mode, and then also negate its skill for the turn and KO it. So, engine cost of 4 or less. We run 2 of those. Also activate main. You draw 1 card and choose all your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO them. We run 2 of these because of the big unison. So especially against the blue unison or anything that builds up board field, you would take out the Goku Legendary Warrior unisons and put these in. And basically, this unison here, the Trunks one, is meant to go after the cards on the field. Next, we run the Vegeta Unison of Fairy. Anything that's a heavy beater, I mean, you could activate main. Your opponent can attack with cards greater than their energy, or you can use the double strike and do attack plus 5k. And of course, you could put 1 card in rest mode, add a mark to this card. Really good. It's I would say you recommend using this against green or against blue. Blue's a big thing. We run the Macabora. 1 is the blocker. You can draw 1 card and then choose one of your opponent's cards in rest mode, ignoring barrier, and it can't be switched to active mode. And then activate main. You move 4 markers and take control of one of your opponent's cards. So you got literally, you can do a lot with it. late game, and it's like it also lets you stall out too. Next, we run 2 real guys, Black Kamehameha. I know. But basically, what you do is, it's because of Zenkai and because of the board being filled up, you slow them down by putting cards in rest mode and you draw 1 card. You also KO card in rest mode on your turn. We run another SS Blue Goku at the Apex. It is a swap 8, it's barrier, it's double strike. When this card is played, of course, you KO card. But one thing about it is that I figure you can maneuver based on your matchups, and that's why we run it. And that's why we have another one just in case. We run 2 Son Gokus, the Absolute Annihilation. With the extra cards is a thing, and I know Green Brawly extra cards is going to be a thing. So I would say, if you know your opponent uses extra cards to maneuver to the decks a lot, this would be a good candidate on the field. Next, we run 10 times Kamehameha, gain plus 15k in double strike. With this card here, with Bond 2, with the Goku leader and crit, you can do a double strike crit combo. We run 1 release from Evo. That's because if I swap out the deck, I'll run 4 of these unisons, the Trunks, Vegeta, and Mekibura, and then keep the release from Evo in the deck. 1 Supreme Kai and 1 Mira. Of course, I know the combo with that. I would do stuff where, like I say, it comes down to matchups. It comes down to what I'm going against. But sometimes I like to, make my opponent think I'm going in for Awakened Power when I'm going in for something else. Next, we run 1 Hope Universe 7. We have a turbo combo where you do, you would go into tap 3. You go into tap 3 with the Goku Unison, play the 5-drop, Awaken, go into Hope Universe 7. Also, you could go into the Hide and Mastery build. You go 1, 2, and then go into Hope Universe 7. Just keep on swinging. We run 1 extra time magic, and for the Zenkai, we run. I have another set of these ones coming in, but we run the Oolong Greed is good. Choose 1 battle card playing in the barrier. This card's power becomes the chosen power at the time you chose with the skill, and at the start of your opponent's turn, that card's power becomes 4k. Next, we run 3 SS Blue Son Goku's Evolved Defender. Deflect barrier, of course. When this card is played, choose to one of your opponent's cards. It can't attack until the ending of your opponent's next turn. And then auto, say if this card's in rest mode, when your opponent plays a card, you may place 1Z energy and it's auto drop. If you do, choose to one of your opponent's battle cards or units and switch that card to rest mode and negate its skill for the turn. So I'm gonna definitely keep tweaking this deck up, and I hope you guys enjoy it. But I have more Oolongs coming in, another SS Blue Son Goku coming in. But yeah, it's a creative, fun deck. It's fun. Alright guys, that's it for the Goku Junior deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to Goku lineage players out there. And have a happy Wednesday. And remember, the Lord loves you.
Wait. Don't go just yet. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at FNU7Glover. And don't worry, I'll follow back. Bye.